No, that one's delayed. It might have been connected to the local internet. Hare Krishna? Sorry about that.
I'm refreshing.
It actually stopped and just started playing the video.
Oh, no.
It could have been a while too.
No.
Hare Krishna? Is everyone there? Anyone there? Please say hello. Hare Krishna. There you are. Hare Krishna. Sorry about that.
It just cuts out after 4 hours, I guess.
It has a timer where it cuts out after 4 hours. And so it's been going for a long time. I didn't know it had a timer on it. And so all of a sudden it started playing the video from the beginning of this evening. So please forgive us for that. Let's see what's going on here. Dandavat Pranama Vaishnavas. Welcome to Śrī Dāmodara Bihari Mandir, Gopinath Bhavan, Śrī Vrindavan.
You're ending now too.
Dham. Huh?
You're ending now too.
I'm just finishing this point here.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you missed. What was the last point that we were at? Okay, so the use of the loving address Gopya instead of Yashodaya signifies that only those who are born in cowherd families have the great fortune of seeing these pastimes. So I was speaking about being naturalized into Brajalila, the last or final birth that anyone will take, if that is their soul's natural inclination to serve Krishna in Vrindavan, will be from the womb of a gopi in Brajalila, while Krishna is performing his Naralila, his human-like pastimes in Vrindavan. And that is confirmed by our Srila Gurudev, that is confirmed by our Srila Prabhupada, that is confirmed by all of our Rupanuga Acharyas. So, one might think, wait a second, I thought we didn't have to take any birth again in this material world. Technically, taking a birth from a womb of a gopi during Krishna's manifest pastimes is already beyond the conditioning of the material world. That is our transcendental birth, if you want to call it that. And you will be naturalized into those pastimes, and at the end of all of those pastimes, when Krishna winds up his Leela, you will continue with all of them as if, or it is and will be, completely normal. Means you won't realize, just as anyone born in any country, they just automatically learn the language, they learn the culture, they learn their surroundings and their environment, so it will happen naturally and spontaneously like that. But it is essential that one is born from the womb of a gopi to be able to understand properly, appreciate, and see and take part in those pastimes. Furthermore, by saying Paramrishta, that she caught him from behind, Śrī Satyavrata Muni indicates Śrī Krishna's special affection for Mother Yashoda. In other words, he is declaring that Śrī Krishna is Bhakta Vatsala. He has particular affection for his devotees. In Śrīmad Bhagavatam, there it is said, Sadhava Hridaya Mahyam, Sadhava Hridaya Tvaham. I don't know anyone but my devotees, and they don't know anyone but me. And this is translated in Narottam Das Thakur's Bhajan Ebaro Kurunakoro Vaishnava Goshai. There it says, oh gosh, I just forgot that verse, but it's in there, in that Ebaro Kurunakoro, that within the heart of the devotee, Krishna is always residing. He says that my devotee is my life and soul. Tomar Hriday Sada Govinda Vishram Govinda Kohina Mama Vaishnava Paran. My devotees are my life and soul. So he has particular Bhakta Vatsala affection for his loving devotees. That's why he even comes to this world and performs his pastimes, because of his special characteristic of being Bhakta Vatsala. He has this, Anugrahaya Bhaktanam, this merciful nature to his devotees, because their life and soul is describing and discussing Krishna's beautiful pastimes, then he performs so many beautiful pastimes for their pleasure and benefit, so they can always remember, discuss, and glorify these pastimes. Here also it is beneficial to carefully study the following verse from the 10th canto of Śrīmad Bhagavatam. 10, 9, 10. Anvanshamana janani brihacchala Chronibhara krantagati sumadhyama Javena vistrangshita kesha bandhana Achyuta prasunanugati paramrishat. As slender-waisted Yashoda chased Sri Krishna, her pace was slowed down by the weight of her large swaying hips. As she ran after him, her hair loosened and the flowers that were woven into her braid fell to the ground, as if following behind her. Despite all of this, she continued to chase Krishna, and at last she caught hold of him from behind. So, as I was telling before, Krishna thought, there is no way she will chase me in public. But yet she was chasing him in public. And on top of that, she was also quite voluptuous, and her clothes were loosening, her hair was loosening, the flowers were falling from her hair. For a lady to be running in public and all of these things to be happening, this would not normally ever happen. And yet, Yashoda continued to chase after Krishna. In the beginning, Krishna was having a lot of fun being chased, but then he became afraid of her stick. So, these pastimes, this is the end of the English rendition of the Digdarshini Tika of the first verse. However, the Digdarshini Vritti follows of verse 1. Which is many pages long. And then after that, verse 2 comes. So there's a lot more explanation. If you remember, or if you have ever seen our Srila Gurudev speaking on Śrī Dāmodarāṣṭakam, every year he would tell it. And every year it was like he was seeing it for the first time. And he would get so excited, so animated, and so... you could just feel that energy, how he was telling these beautiful pastimes and describing all of the details. He was relishing it with extreme delight. How is it possible that someone who is in Madhurya Ras is experiencing such transcendental bliss? Describing Vatsalya Prem, the Prem of Mother Yashoda for Krishna. Because within that highest ras, all other rasas are contained. And for that person who has love for Krishna, they relish all of Krishna's transcendental pastimes. Anything. If you're in love with someone, you want to know every detail about them. What they do, what they spend their time with, what color their notebook and pencil are, all kinds of things. How much time they spend, who they spend their time with, everything you want to know. So, Srila Gurudev is. You could tell. You could see it. He was completely infatuated, in love with, a lover of God. He was completely attracted to all of Krishna's pastimes, and he had the unique problem of not being able to control himself from speaking about them. So what a beautiful problem that is. It wasn't a problem. That was his everything. He always would speak about Krishna. So, now it is, it's late. So, we will continue tomorrow with Srila Gurudev, Bhaktivedānta Nārāyaṇa Gosvāmī Mahārāja's commentary on the first verse of Śrī Dāmodarāṣṭakam.
And for you long haulers, thank you for staying for 4 hours with us, for doing the full parikrama, and for helping to carry us along the way. We were rolling on our blisters when we got back, so it was very helpful to have your association.
Yes, it was very sweet. When you can no longer walk, then you have to jump up and down and just bounce off your blisters and
or
dance.
Cry.
Or cry. Śrī Dāmodarāṣṭakam ki jai, Śrī Gurudev ki jai, Śrī Prabhupada ki jai, Krupānu Guru Varga ki jai, Madhav Tite Ekadashi ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Śrī Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol.
again happy birthday, Lalit Kishore at the Pirate, and Nandini from Italy. So much affection for you both.
Okay, so
I don't even know they're here anymore.
if they're not here, they might see it. We'll tell them to look at it. So for Lalit Kishore and Nandini, Lalit Kishore is from Stuttgart.
Yeah.
Stuttgart, Germany. And Nandini...
He's a pirate, just so you know.
He's an actor. And Nandini, she's from Mexico, but she lives in Sardinia.
And she's a yoga instructor, and she preaches to so
in the
many.
south of Sardinia.
The best. We have so many beautiful programs with her and her husband Doyle Hari Prabhu. So very dear friends of ours, both of them.
So Srila Gurudev on anyone's birthday would always have them come and sit in front, and then he would have all of the devotees shower flowers upon those devotees. So for Nandini and for Lalit Kishore, we're going to virtually sit you here in front of all of the devotees, and all of the devotees are going to have virtual handfuls of flowers.
Just so it doesn't...
There we go. We put down a nice cloth for you to sit so it's not too cold. Okay, so Srila Gurudev would offer some mantras for the benefit of those persons whose birthdays there are. Repeat after me. Mangalam bhavatu.
Mangalam bhavatu.
Guru nishta bhavatu.
Guru nishta bhavatu.
Mangalam bhavatu means may all auspiciousness come to you. Guru nishta bhavatu means may you develop unprecedented faith, love and devotion in the lotus feet of Sri Guru. Krishna bhaktir bhavatu.
Krishna bhaktir bhavatu.
May you develop unprecedented Krishna bhakti. Radha dasyam bhavatu.
Radha dasyam bhavatu.
May you awaken your eternal relationship as a maidservant of Srimati Radhika. And then Srila Gurudev would offer one blessing. May you be happy in this world. May you be happy into the future. And may you be happy all the way into perfection.
Jai.
Lalit Kishore Prabhu ki jai. Nandini Didi ki jai.
All Vaishnavas ki
jai. Gaur Premanande.
Hari
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 Bol.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna dear. Lalit and Nandini. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
ki jai. Oops, sorry.
Rupan Gurvarg ki jai, Pratik Pavan Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Prem Purushottam Sacinandana Gaur Hari ki jai, Ramha Vinod Bihari Ji ki jai, Radha Manju ki jai, Giriraj Mahārāja ki jai, Hari Ram Sankirtan ki jai, Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki jai, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Madhava Ekadashi ki jai, Hridaya Gaura Premanande, Hare Hare. Govinda Nama Dharmadaveti, Govinda Nama Dharmadaveti, Govinda Nama Dharmadaveti, Govinda Nama Dharmadaveti. Bolo Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai 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 Shri Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai 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 Shri Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai 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 Shri Radhe. Shri Vrindavan Hari Lal ki jai, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Shyam. Hari Hari Bol. So thank you all very much for being with us today, starting with Vrindavan Parikrama for this Ekadashi, Rama Ekadashi, which is very pleasing to the Lord, and for giving us the opportunity to remember the beautiful teachings of our Gurudev and our Guru Varga, and for also giving us the opportunity to do our Guru Seva, for which we are indebted to all of you. We look forward to being with you tomorrow and continuing with Śrī
Jai.
Dāmodarāṣṭakam and Dandavat
Dandavat
Pranam.
Pranam, dear Vaishnavas. Devaki Didi, it's PayPal at KishoriMohan.com.
No, PayPal, Kishori Mohan at yahoo.com.
.com.
Not PayPal.
Okay, wait, do it again.
KISHORIMOHAN at
Yahoo.com. And if you don't have PayPal, just write Kishori and he'll help you. All right, Dandavat Pranam, Vaishnavas.
Dandavat Pranam.
Radhe
Radhe
Radhe.
Radhe.
See you tomorrow.